One of the real fun things about practical rifle competition is all the different shooting positions. What we have here is a rooftop. You see more and more of these nowadays, so you want to know how to actually interact with them to your advantage. What I want to show you the two different shooting techniques you can use to address your targets. First one is going to be prone. So what you want to consider when you do a prone position is just like from the ground, where the targets are, how far they are, how widely spread they are. Right-handed guy wants to set up on the right side and always transition to his left. So let's get on the roof here with a prone position and see what it looks like. You want to consider this prone position just like you would prone on the ground, okay? The difference, of course, you're on a rooftop and the angle changes your reference to the target, as in what you need to do for magazines here. Magazine choices you're going to find are going to be very critical, so when you do your walkthroughs, they won't let you bring your rifle up, so you want to have a good working concept of simulating holding your rifle to the stage of fire. One of my favorite magazines that I shoot in competition is a 40-round stick. So let's go ahead and shoot with the 40-round stick here and see how it interacts with the rooftop. You notice here when I'm trying to go prone, I want as much contact to the rooftop as possible. I would like to have 3 points of contact, and with this 40-round magazine I can't do that. You notice the magazine is actually hitting the prop. I've got my hand under the handguard. That's a good thing. You want to make sure your barrel does not touch the prop at any time. Of course, it's going to change the point of impact. So this is good. This is pretty good, but I don't have any support under my elbow here. So to me, this is kind of lacking. So we're going to change magazines here and see what happens. Let's go to a 30-round mag. This is a little bit better. I can get a little bit closer to the prop. The downside of this, I still don't have my elbow on the rooftop. I want 3 points of contact if I can. So let's go to a 20-round mag. Okay, this is a little bit better. I can go a little bit more prone. And I've got 3 points of contact, the handguard, the magazine, and my elbow. So this is a real steady position. Of course, you want to practice with this magazine before you get to a rooftop. So go ahead and push it on the prop and shoot it to make sure the rifle is going to function. Also, when you traverse left to right or right to left, you have to pick the rifle up and move it. So it takes a little bit of time to transition, but it's a very steady position. Another option for prone would be the beta mag. This is basically the same height as that 20-round mag. Of course, you got 5 times the ammunition here, so sometimes that's good when you're shooting in a very awkward position. So same technique, magazine touching the rooftop. I've got good control of the handguard, and I have my elbow here for extra support. This is really a trick setup. You've got a lot of ammo in case you're hacking up. You can pick up your shots without worrying. The elbow hitting the prop, so it's a good stable position. The only thing bad about prone on a rooftop, it's similar to prone on the ground. You're kind of limited on your field of engagement. If I had to shoot targets closer to far, I would probably use a sitting position. And what I'm trying to do here again is to get 3 points of contact. So I'm gonna bring my support knee back up, get a little bit higher on the roof. That way if I needed to engage targets here, I can. And also I can get down pretty far using a standard magazine and still have 3 points of contact, okay? This knee support is critical. Just like when you're shooting around a barricade, anytime you can get that strong side knee up for support, it's going to be a big advantage. Beta mag works good here also. You notice I've got my elbow in my knee, so I can use my right leg here for elevation. This is a good setup. So that's some of the options available when you shoot from a rooftop. being able to shoot from these awkward positions, you'll find yourself at matches coming into positions that you haven't seen before, and that shouldn't be there. You want to go and dry fire, find different objects, platforms, stack stuff together, and just learn how to interact with it. You don't want to go to a stage and learn technique on command. That's not a good thing. So sooner or later, you're going to come across something in a match that you haven't practiced. And that's because you didn't go out and play. So don't hesitate to go out and dry fire and just make things happen. You'll be able to shoot with a rifle sideways on odd angles. So just play and do some good safe dry firing, and so nothing surprises you on the range.